Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I know I took a little bit of a hiatus over the summer, but I am back and I am ready to jump right into vlogging again and talk about books with you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do and I'm so happy to be back. Today we are choosing our September TBR using our TBR mug. I am so excited for this TBR because I am doing a little light KU readathon with some friends. So I'm actually going to be drawing both from my KU TBR as well as my TBR cart for this video. I can't wait to see what the TBR jar gives us this month. I think I'm going to choose 6 books that feels like very doable for me. I usually read more than this, especially when I'm not in summertime. So I'm hoping that I'll get some mood reading in as well, but this is going to give me a great start to what I need to read for this month. I'm not really sure what I'm feeling for this month, so we'll just kind of let the TBR jar take us where it wants to take us, and we'll see what we end up with for September's TBR. Let's go ahead and pick prompt number 1. Okay, let's see what this is. Why am I kind of nervous? I'm kind of nervous. Ooh, okay, a sequel. I can either pick from my Kindle Unlimited TBR or my TBR cart. I feel like I'm being drawn to my Kindle TBR because I know the book that I want to read for this prompt, and that is The Night Prince by Lauren Palfreeman. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. This is the sequel to The Wolf King, which is a fantasy romance, like wolf shifter romance, and I absolutely love this book. I read book 1 in August, earlier this month, and I had such a good time. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. There is a little bit of a Tamlin situation going on. If you know, you know. And so I'm really excited to pick up book 2. I believe this is a trilogy, but only books 1 and 2 are currently out, and I would love to get caught up on this series. So the first book on our TBR is The Night Prince. I'm so excited to read this one. I was really hoping I would get it on a TBR in the next couple of months, so yay, this is such a great start to the month. Okay, let's pick prompt number 2. All right. Let's see. Ooh, last book in a series. Okay. I need to figure out which series I want to read. Please hold. Okay, I needed to get my book journal because I have my series tracker in here and I need to figure out which series I'm most interested in picking up at this time. I think there's one of 2 ways I can go with this. It can either be the last book in the series that's currently out or the actual last book in a series. And I don't know if I have any series right now that I only have 1 book left. So I need to figure that out and then we can move on from there. I feel like a lot of the series I'm currently in the middle of, either the last book isn't out yet or I have a lot more than just 1 book to read. So let's see. This is not looking great, to be honest with you. I don't have many that I only have 1 book left. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna need to pick a book where the last book is currently out and I haven't read that one. And I think for that I'm going to pick Empire of the Damned by J. Kristoff. This is not on Kindle Unlimited, but I've already kind of had it on my radar because book 3 is coming out in November, I believe, and I really want to read that book when it comes out, so I need to catch up on the series. I read Empire of the Vampire earlier this year, absolutely loved it. It crushed me, and I hear book 2 is even worse, so we have to prepare ourselves. This is going to be book 2 for the TBR. I'm really glad to get this on my actual TBR because I was hoping to read this in September. So this is a good pick. And I'm just going to have to kind of mend the prompts to fit where I'm at in my reading journey right now. So I'm happy with that. Let's pick prompt number 3. All right, 2 prompts down. All right. We have 2 fantasy-ish books right now, fantasy romance and high fantasy. Let's get some romance. Oh, a romance. Oh, that was so perfect. I got so lucky with that. Wow. Okay, let's see. I do have one on my radar. Well, I have several on my radar. I could either go with The Graham Effect. I think that's what it's called. It's like the first book in the second gen series by Elle Kennedy within like the off-campus series. This one has been like really high on my radar, so I would love to get to that one. But I also would love to get to Time of Your Life by Jessa Hastings. I got an art copy for this, which I was so grateful I got, but I literally got it like after the book came out. So I haven't been able to read it yet, but it's been out for like, I don't know, a month or two, and I really do want to read it. I have one friend who's read it already, and she gave it like a 4.5 star, which is a really high rating, so I'm hoping that I will love this. I am a little bit nervous because I love the Magnolia Parks books so much, and this is giving Magnolia to me, and I don't want it to be like too similar. So, okay, am I gonna do it? I think I'm gonna do it. This is also a really fast read. This is just over 300 pages, so that would be kind of nice to have like a quick and easy read in the midst of like some fantasy books. So, okay, let's do that. Time of Your Life, book number 3. I'm so glad we got a romance. Wow, that was like the best possible scenario we could have gotten there. I am so happy. Okay, let's choose prompt number 4. That's also on Kindle Unlimited, so I feel like I'm killing 2 birds, 1 stone. That's great. Okay, let's pick this one. Let's see. It's hard to open. Oh my gosh. A 5-star prediction. Okay. What is a 5-star prediction for me? This feels really difficult. Like, why am I reading books if I don't think they're going to be a 5-star? I feel like it's because I take 5 stars very seriously. I don't give a lot of book 5 stars, so if it's going to be a 5-star, it's usually like a surprise 5-star for me. So this is a little bit difficult. What am I feeling? I could read The Night and the Moth. This one might be a 5-star for me. Do I feel like picking this up in September? I'm not sure. What else could be a 5-star for me? I feel like The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson could be a 5-star for me. I currently have that one out from the library. That's also just like a chunky fantasy book. Do I want to read that right now? Okay, I think I'm taking this a little too seriously. Like, it's a 5-star prediction, something that I think might be a 5-star for me. It doesn't have to be a guaranteed 5-star. So I think I am gonna go ahead and put The Night and the Moth on this TBR because everyone that I hear talk about this book like absolutely loves it, and I love Rachel Gillig's writing, and I've been itching to get into this, but it just didn't feel like the right time in the summer. Like, this feels like a fall book, and I am excited to read some fall things in September as I am starting my Gilmore Girls rewatch in September. Like, it's the beginning of fall for me, so this feels like it's becoming the perfect season to read this book. So we're just gonna do it. If it's not a 5-star, that's fine. This is just a prediction for me. We're gonna add The Night and the Moth on the TBR. Also, this is such a stunning copy. Like, can we talk about the sprayed edges? The only issue I have with this book is that the pages are so stark white. Like, I think this is gonna hurt my eyes reading this book. So bear with me. Please don't ruin my eyes. Thank you. Okay, that's 4 books. Let's pick book number 5. I did pick another fantasy book, so let's try to get something that's like not high fantasy. If it's just like a silly fantasy romance on KU, I'm totally fine with that too, but we need some more lightheartedness here. This is all like really heavy stuff. Okay, an even number of pages. All right, that's a pretty good prompt. What do we want to add to the TBR? We're doing lighthearted, right? Let's find a lighthearted book. The one that I am like most currently drawn to reading has an even number of pages. Yes. Okay, we are going to be reading The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. This is a 2nd gen book, so it's the daughter of Garrett and Hannah from The Deal, and I am so excited to read this. I think it's hockey. She plays hockey, he plays hockey, Grumpy Sunshine. I love that. I'm so excited to read this. After I finished the off-campus Briar U series this summer, I've just been like really wanting to pick this up and really into hockey romances for some reason. So this one like is perfect. I'm really excited to read this book, and I kind of want to catch up on this series because I do think that there is another book in this particular series coming out in the next few months, I want to say. So I would love to kind of jump in and get caught up before that book comes out. So that's book number 5. I feel like I should have added a football romance because we're almost in football season, but honestly, like, hockey romances are my jam. They are like the bread and butter to sports romances for me. I'm so excited for this one. Okay, let's pick prompt number 6. This is the last prompt of the video. I'm really happy with this TBR so far. Like, I feel good with it. I do feel like a little anxious about Empire of the Damned and The Night and the Moth, but it's okay. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, prompt number 6, a TBR vet. Okay. A book I have had on my TBR for a long time. You guys, this is not the prompt I wanted. I feel like I could do an easy KU book for this though. Not an easy KU book, but like this is an easy KU pick because I feel like I've had some books on my KU TBR for like literal years and still haven't read them. And I could definitely pick a book from my cart, but this is not the vibe for this month. Like we're deep in KU right now, so I can go a couple of different ways. I could go with Steel King, which is Devney Perry's, this is like the Motorcycle Club romance series, I believe. So I could read this one. This is the first book in the series, and I am really interested in starting this one, and this is on my friends list as well. So that would be an easy one to read. Oh my gosh, I could finish Heartless Sky by the Twisted Sisters. That's like book 7, I want to say, in the Zodiac Academy world. I'm just not ready for that yet. I still haven't decided if I'm going to actually finish that series or DNF it. We could go House of Bane of Blood. This one has been on my TBR for like over a year, so that would be a good one to go for. I feel like a lot of this stuff is newer, so we're going to go away from that. Let's go towards the bottom of this list. Okay, I think it's going to have to be Steel King by Devney Perry. I wanted something a little bit lighthearted. It's not lighthearted, a little bit easier to read, I suppose. And I think this is gonna fit the bill. And hopefully I love it and like we'll binge the whole series. But this is the final pick. This is a TBR vet. I've wanted to read this series for probably 3 years now, and I'm happy that I have a reason to actually pick it up. I think the reason why I haven't picked this book up yet is because I'm a little on the fence about Devney Perry romances. I really loved Shield of Sparrows. I read that book in June or July. I don't know. I don't think I talked about it on this channel yet, but I will. I'm doing a summer recap, I promise. And I really loved it, but I do feel like some of her romances are hit or miss for me. Like they're either a 5-star or they're like a 2 or 3 star. Like that's kind of where I sit with her romances. They all kind of end the same, which I know, happily ever after, that's fine. But like it's very formulaic, and I feel like there's something for me that's like missing in quite a few of her romances for me personally. So I'm hoping that this series is different enough from her other ones. I think all of hers are small town, so we're gonna get a small town aspect, but I'm hoping the Motorcycle Club aspect will kind of hook me and pull me in a different way than her other small town romances is my hope. So let's see how it goes. That's book 6 on this list. Let's quickly talk through the September TBR. First up, we have The Night Prince by Lauren Palfreyman. Next, we have Empire of the Damned by Jay Kristoff. Then we have Time of Your Life by Jessa Hastings. Next, we have The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. Then we have The Graham Effect by Elle Kennedy. And last but certainly not least, we have Steel King by Devney Perry. This is shaping up to be such a wonderful month of reading. I can't wait to read all of these books on my TBR. Like, I'm actually truly excited to read these books. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and hopefully in the month of September, I will get back on reading vlogs, and I will be documenting my thoughts and feelings of all the books on this TBR. If there's a specific video you want to see from me, leave it down in the comments below. I love doing reading vlogs, and I'm kind of like getting back into the swing of them now that school is back in session. So let me know if there's a certain like prompt or challenge or video that you want to see from me on this channel in the next few months. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in the next one soon.